Good morning, Anne.
Good morning, James.
And good morning, everybody. Hopefully, as always, you are all having a wonderful weekend or a wonderful week whenever it is that you are listening. And here we are again on Sunday morning.
Yes.
Are you happy to begin?
I am, yes.
Great. Where would you like to start this morning?
I'd like to start about a programme I watched yesterday, to be honest.
Right.
I no intentions of watching the programme, it just came on.
Yes.
And it was about the Eddie Hearn, is it?
Yes, I saw that. It was the Netflix documentary about Matchroom Promotions, Barry and Eddie Hearn. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix at the moment. I think it's about a 6-part docuseries about the Essex-based global brand Matchroom. And the episode you were watching was to do with boxing.
Yes.
And the build-up to the fight between Chris Eubank Jr. and Conor Benn. The sons of the British legendary boxers Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank Sr.
Yes. Who are characters.
Real
They're
characters.
Still characters,
Absolutely,
aren't they?
real characters.
Yeah. And that's what made me think when we were watching it, is that we don't have the characters now in sport that we used to have, even in tennis. I can remember the characters in tennis.
Yes.
When I used to watch tennis. And, you know, it was wonderful because you could laugh and they could laugh at each other. What I found yesterday was I found it disturbing for me. I'm not saying for everybody else. It was disturbing for me.
Right.
That the reaction between the boxers themselves.
Yes.
The difference between their fathers who were gentlemen.
Right.
And it sounds funny, doesn't it, to say they're gentlemen, but they were gentlemen.
Yes.
It was a gentleman's sport. You know, it was a shaking of hands afterwards. There was none of the noise that there is now of calling each other.
As far as I am aware, you are absolutely right. I don't think there's any love lost, and certainly wasn't then.
No.
I mean, I can't remember it, but I've seen it and I've heard a lot about it. The original rivalry between Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn from the early 90s, those two epic fights, 1990 and 1993, I think. I don't think they liked each other. I'm not sure they like each other now, but you're right, a mutual respect.
Absolute mutual respect.
Yeah, an honour between them.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
and you're talking about the difference that is there in the way that their sons are towards each other. Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr.
That's right. Because I can only go back to my childhood.
Right, okay.
Because my father was a semi-professional boxer before the war.
Oh, wow.
And he, once he joined up, because he joined up as soon as I was born during the war.
Yes.
He boxed for the army.
Oh, wow.
He boxed for the army as well.
Oh, wow.
But what he taught me was, usually you go into boxing, men go into boxing to strengthen themselves.
Right.
To strengthen their personalities.
Yes.
Or something that's happened that creates, it might be somebody that's bullying them.
Yes.
But they don't want to just go in and have a street fight.
Right.
They want to be able to, they were taught to defend themselves.
Yes.
But not to attack.
Yes.
That's what he used to say. You say to my brother, you can defend yourself, Jack, but you never attack.
Right.
And I'm not seeing that now. I'm seeing a lot of attacking in boxing. So for many years, I have watched it and I've watched my dad. But my dad's reason for going into boxing was that they were very, very poor and lived in a house where he had to sleep in a room with his parents with a curtain between them.
Yes.
And listen to his father raping his mother every night.
Oh.
Until he was 14. And then when he was 14, he decided he would go to Ardwick Lads Club.
Right.
And learn to box.
Okay.
So that not only was he defending himself because he didn't know what his dad would do, it was he wasn't a very nice man.
Right.
And they didn't have a very good childhood with him. But so he didn't know what to do himself because he was scared. So that's why he went into boxing. And then what he did was, one night he challenged his father, and his father never did the same thing to his mother again. That was his reason. He said, and many people come into boxing, Anne, because that's what they have to learn. They have to learn not only to defend themselves, but to defend other people.
Yes.
But it is for defence, not attack.
Right.
And listening to them from the very beginning yesterday in this programme, it disturbed me because they were attacking even before the fight.
Yes, with goading,
yes.
words, pushing,
yes.
shoving, slapping,
yes.
and not only dishonouring each other, but dishonouring the families of each other
yes.
and the friends and the promoters. It's ugly.
It was ugly. It was very ugly.
It is. I agree with you. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and it makes me disengage with boxing.
Yes.
And as I see it in other sports when it happens, it makes me disengage with those sports as well. It puts me off.
Yes.
And I'm sure it puts lots of other people off as well. But it also grabs people and pulls them in because
yes.
people are watching the animosity, and it's feeding that
yes.
behemoth of attention and conflict and division and fear, basically. Yeah. It's not an honourable way of doing it.
It has become venom. But the other part of it, the other thing that it also made me think about was that Chris Eubank and his father fell out before the match. And nobody knows why they fell out.
No.
That nobody knows. So which was sad because he's always worked with him. But my feeling, and this is my feeling, remember, I don't know this for sure, but my feeling watching them was he may have felt uncomfortable with the way his son was reacting with the other man, and may have thought it could be an argument like that. But the reason I'm saying that is because showing honour that his father showed up at the fight.
Yes.
And that was honour to me that his father did. I'm here and I'm standing by you. Which is what my father said, you don't attack.
Yes.
You defend. So he stood by his son.
Yes.
And I think we've become closed, haven't we? People really don't think. I think about things like that, but most people just watch, don't they? We watch things, but are we dead inside when we're watching things sometimes?
Right.
That's what bothers me more than anything else.
I think the world is becoming like that, isn't it? And I'm sure you all listening will resonate with that. Not everybody all of the time, but there is this growing apathy, this numbness that seems to be spreading,
yes.
a lack of awareness.
We're not seeing.
I was just about to say a blindness.
Yes.
A willful ignorance now. It's not just ignorance, it's willfully ignorance, a deliberate looking away.
Yes. And yet, people are using phones. So are the phones causing blindness? Because if you're filming something, you're not thinking about it.
Right.
So if I'm filming an incident, even if it's a wedding, and I'm filming it, I'm not actually there at that time. No. I've only got the camera, making sure the camera's got everybody in.
It takes your attention away, doesn't it?
So do I only see that wedding after the event?
Well, where attention goes, energy flows.
Yes.
If we're placing our point of focus on a screen, our primary focus point is that screen, not the event. And you're right. I often think about how now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Indian.
Yeah. Right, okay. The capturing of an event seems to take precedent over the event itself. So the wedding video seems to be more, and the wedding photos definitely, seem to be more important than the actual wedding.
Yes.
And holiday Instagrammable moments seem to be more important than the actual holiday itself. People are spending a large amount of time planning content, capturing content, sharing content, pretty much all on social media. And the actual living of the event is just the ground of which that content comes to be. And it's the content that is most important. And then how many people engage with that content, how many likes, how many comments, how many shares, how many followers. the whole thing seems to be setting up a game. Everybody's involved in this game of gaining attention and giving attention, and it's drawing everyone's energy away from life and into screens, into technology, into an invisible hub of a meta matrix, really.
Yes.
And even one of the major social media programs is called Meta, and along with other, super tech giants are looking to create virtual reality worlds and take people into those virtual reality worlds. Things like that, particular paths of life and potential futures, they're not that far away. And it's something that I say, you say, and I'm sure everybody listening has thought about it. It's said over and over again, this sounds like a science fiction novel, a science fiction film.
Yes.
But the reality is becoming ever more like that every single day. And there is a call to wake up to this, not to dismiss it, not to dismantle it unless people want to, but to be aware of it and to make a conscious choice whether or not we'd like to continue. I am certain of this at a music concert, for instance. If people became more self-aware, would they really be filming every single moment? Or would they put the phone away?
Well, they're not hearing the music, are they?
And actually absorb the experience, sing along to the songs, dance to the music, put their arms around strangers, be involved in that communal, almost transcendental experience, rather than the star walks on the stage, everybody gets their phone out. The star sings their number one hit single, everybody films it. The star goes up on a prop or something, or fireworks are going off, everybody films it. Somebody at a party brings the wedding cake out, 25 phones are all out filming the same wedding cake. The wedding party comes out to say hello to everybody, or to have to cut the cake or something like that. All of a sudden 50 phones appear to film it. If people are consciously thinking about it, really, does that need to happen? Does it ever need to be more than one person if that video or photograph can be shared amongst everybody, so to say? Are we not participating anymore in life? And the answer to that, I feel, has been made by us this morning, and I'm sure you all listening, you've already thought about it. It's self-evidently yes. The human race is less and less participating in life, and the communal experience is becoming less and less. And that is a concern. I am concerned about that, and I feel you are concerned about that, and I have no doubt you all listening are concerned about it. I spoke for a while, Anne, so over to you. What do you feel?
I'm very concerned by it. In all aspects of what you've spoken about. But what concerns me more, and this does concern me more, is that if there's an incident, it might be a car crash, it might be a fight, it could be anything outside where the public are, and somebody's hurt, or somebody's hurting somebody else.
Yes.
And everybody's got the phones out. So what I'm seeing, and I'm not an expert, and I don't even know whether I'm right in what I'm going to say now, but what I see is I'm seeing a delayed reaction.
Right.
And the delayed reaction is that in my day, if I saw somebody fall on the floor and they were hurt, I would immediately bring in my nursing experience, go to the incident, bend down and see if I could help. Are you okay?
Yes.
Or if it's two children, pull them apart and say, stop now.
Yes.
That doesn't happen anymore. People get the phones out and film it. So have we lost the initial reaction, our innate reaction to stop something that's bad?
Right. That's interesting.
That frightens me more, because I see it as a delay.
Yes.
And that they don't
actually changing the behaviour of people, the literal behaviour of people.
Yes. So they're not actually seeing the accident, they're filming the accident.
There is a gap between seeing something and then having an emotional, physical response to it.
So the emotion isn't first.
That's so interesting. That is interesting.
that's what frightens me. That's what I see now is it used to always be an emotional reaction with everybody.
Yes.
And I don't see the emotional reaction now. That's a bit scary, isn't it, really?
Yes.
That's the same as I was saying last week about compassion. I don't see compassion in people. So if I don't see compassion, this is where I'm not seeing it. The compassion doesn't come first.
Well, we have the opportunity this morning to bring that back. We have the opportunity, yourself and myself, Anne, and everybody listening has the opportunity to bring some compassion back to the world, to bring our awareness to each other as a community this morning, everybody listening, people we know, people we don't know, potentially the whole world as time passes, who knows? And to feel a tangible feeling of compassion for our fellow human beings, people that we do know well, people that we don't know well, and the vast majority of people on planet Earth who we don't know.
Yes.
And we can feel a deep level if we choose, of connection, of union, of compassion, a real sense of kinship with each other. People we agree with, people we don't agree with. People maybe we could never agree with as far as logical thought can conceive. But we can still kindle a real sense of life, of compassion.
I think that goes back to community, doesn't it? What you're saying is that we've got our community event coming up.
Yes, that's
Halloween one.
That's a literal. Thank you, Anne.
I see it. That's where I see.
Yes.
There are no phones. That's where I see a natural
good
reaction.
old-fashioned fun. Yes, of course. And I think for a few weeks now we've spoken about it, and it's difficult to say anything else. We're excited about it, and it's becoming ever more acute, the need, the necessity, and the privilege it is also to be part of these events where communities are coming back together, all generations, in fun, in togetherness, in unity, in laughter and in love. Good old-fashioned fun.
The Halloween one, though, it's a Halloween. And really, I'm smiling because the Halloween thing is a scary people, isn't it? Halloween is supposed to be a scary time where you go trick-and-treating and you're all dressed up as ghosts and everything else.
Yeah.
And yet it's an exciting one because everybody's dressed up. And the children are children, aren't they? No matter what.
Yeah.
They still like to skip. They still like to have a tug of war.
Yeah. It's nothing like in terms of guts and gore, and I'm talking about our Halloween community events, Drive the Truth's community event. No, it's fun. It really is fun.
For the parents as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's in fancy dress. You can get your face painted. The room is done up spookily spectacular. Yes. It's wonderful. It really, really is. It feels good. And it's definitely one that captures people's imagination because of the fancy dress element, I feel.
Yes.
This is definitely family focused, children focused, but any age, every age, you are all absolutely welcome to come. Anybody, everybody, you are invited. Saturday the 25th of October it is, and it starts at 2:00, and it is at Sale West Community Centre in Sale, Manchester. And yes, it's free for children. It's only £5 for adults, and it really is a worthwhile, good event. We are biased, of course. We love it, and we're passionate about it. So if you'd like to come, if you'd like to bring your children, your grandchildren, or just yourself or your family, anybody, please come. Please come.
Yes, the adults do get the drinks as well. I mean, all the drinks are free for the adults.
Absolutely, yes.
So yes, the door, we only charge £5 on the door coming because we do have to pay for the room, don't we? So that covers our room fee.
Well, I still feel that's unbelievably reasonable.
I think it's reasonable.
It really, more than reasonable, it's cheap.
Because everybody are volunteers, none of us get paid, do we?
Yes, absolutely. The team of people, and some of you will be listening this morning, do a wonderful job. There is a team of us that come together to put on these events, amongst many other things. And people volunteer, and it may be you who's listening, volunteer time, energy, effort, skill, and so much love and dedication and time goes into it. But it does show. because the room, the food, the outfits, the games, the activities, it all comes together as a wonderful team effort and a real achievement. And I have no doubt whatsoever that this coming Saturday, the 25th of October, in a couple of weeks, will be another roaring success. And I'm really excited about it.
Yes, and we have done a stand as well since the last time we spoke. We've done quite a lot, haven't we?
Last Sunday, after the podcast, we went over to Liverpool City Centre, to do a stand, a group of us. And this was for peace, for unity, for togetherness. The world is in great turmoil at the moment, both internally and externally. And I'm sure you're all aware, to varying degrees, but everybody's aware that things are challenging, and that's to say the least. And there's so much discord and division, hurt and violence and suffering, so much unnecessary suffering in this world at this time. So last week we came together in the best possible spirit of unity and togetherness to stand as humanity, for peace on earth, for all children to be truly safe and free in our world, no matter their colour, their creed or location on our earth, the entire human race, every single child. And a number of people travelled from different areas to arrive in Liverpool. And also we had some signs and some placards, and we invited other people with the signs to stop and to read what we were standing for, but also to come and stand with us.
Because we're silent.
Yes, it's a silent stand. It's not a protest or anything like that.
At all.
And it is genuinely positive, but it's powerful. It really is powerful. And I draw so much strength from it. And I hope the people that were there too also did that. And anybody else that was there who experienced it, saw it, felt it, did that too, drew some real strength.
Yes.
Because when people come together and stand tall, stand true, and look people in the eyes and stand fully for something, it's powerful. Yes. When two or more gather, there is a power, a real power. And it's not just words, it's a presence. It really is there.
It is the standing, isn't it? It's the standing and standing in your own truth and your own strength for the greater good of everything.
Yes.
That we are standing. I'm finding, as I said at the beginning, with the fight of these two men together.
Yes, the boxing match.
The boxing match is, I'm finding it's conflict. It seems to be everywhere at the moment. So whether it's between parties fighting for attention within our own government, without any other countries, that we need people to stop. I just wish everybody would just suddenly stop and just stand for one day. The whole world. If the whole world could just stop and stand and everywhere be quiet.
Yes. Well, that is part of a potential plan moving forwards. And I mean that quite literally as well. Yeah. We will have the opportunity to invite the world. And let's start this morning.
Okay, I invite the world to stop and stand.
Yes.
The whole world.
Yes. Okay.
That's every age group.
Yes.
To stop, stand. And not do anything. Nothing.
Mm.
And maybe then everybody would just wake up.
We can have a reset, a pause.
Yes.
And then take stock and move forward. Mm. It's not a bad idea. It is a good idea, and it is part of a plan. I suggest that we can look into that moving forwards. This morning, then, we have the opportunity maybe to do something in terms of an invitation that you all listening and we, post listening to this, and it may not be the most apt time for you to do it, but maybe just maybe just take a moment or two. It could be minutes, it could be seconds, it could be longer. I don't feel it's important to put a specific time limit on it, but maybe just pause. Stood or sat down, but if you want to stand and reflect and feel. And what you choose to do with that is up to you, but to take in the silence, to take in a moment of deep contemplation, and to send out, if you choose to, a prayer, some words, a thought for somebody else or somewhere else, or if you want to just be in silence, or all of that. No pressure, no strings, no right way, no wrong way, whatever is right and true for you. But that can happen if we choose as individuals to do that this morning. Some moments to pause, to reflect, to pray.
To ask their friends to do the same.
Absolutely.
Unless we start to speak and spread the word of peace.
Yes.
The word of, and peace sometimes, the word peace sometimes gets in the way because that seems one-dimensional as well. Peace is that if we stand for unity.
Yes.
I mean, obviously I want peace, but if we stand in unity.
True unity will bring peace.
Will bring peace.
Or is peace.
It is peace. But unity means everybody. Peace sometimes means peace in this area, peace in that area.
Yes, that's how people think.
That's what people think. So I'd like to go for unity.
Yes. But it isn't just, I absolutely agree with you, Anne. It isn't just, though, peace in terms of an end to war, which is absolutely the wish this morning and every morning whilst it's happening. But the inner war, there's an inner war going on here, and people's hearts and minds are not at rest.
No.
People are deeply, deeply troubled, and people are suffering silently.
Yes.
And it may be you this morning who experienced that. People are struggling, and to know that there are others out there who care, there are others out there that also, despite everything that's going on in this world, still hold that hope alive and still stand for truth and goodness and light in this world, brings that hope, that light, that love to the fore, and brings something to each of us that is beyond necessary. So the peace that is spoken about is not just against a regime. It's not just against an army. It's not just against a particular location on earth. The peace is the end of all that wickedness and unnecessary suffering inside and outside of every human being. Something that sounds so good, it's hard for people to even believe it exists. But it does exist. And let us all feel that together this morning.
Can I put a challenge out there?
Yes, of course you can.
Before we finish, I'd like to give everybody a challenge who has the courage, and it takes courage, if you are listening to this, is to ring somebody, speak to somebody, your next door neighbour, and just speak to them and just give them and just say, are you all right? I've been listening to something and we'd like to all just have peace for a moment. Would you like to stand with me? That takes courage for your neighbour, your daughter, your son. But if you have the courage to just say, please, would you stand with me for 1 minute
there you go.
Make this world a better place?
Challenge accepted.
Okay.
And I am answering that for all of you listening. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I agree with you, Anne, that it does take courage to do that. Because we live in a world now where such talk of peace or prayer or belief or faith, knowing, is very quickly ridiculed.
Yes.
And people can be very dismissive, not always intentionally, but can be extremely dismissive.
Yes.
And we live in a world where it is not prioritised. It's not seen as intelligent or intellectual. It's seen as, in some cases, weak. And it's anything but weak. Anything but weak. So yes, there is your invitation. There is our invitation this morning for moments of contemplation, reflection and prayer in any way, shape, form that feels right and true for you, for as long as you feel is right and true for you. And Anne has added another dimension to that, to invite another to participate in their way.
Yes.
With no prerequisite on, as far as I'm concerned, on it has to be done like this or it has to be done like that. If it's done sincerely, fully, I am with you. I am with you. And that is everything. And we are together. All of us, we are together.
And you will give everybody courage. If you have the courage, just do. Please do.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
A positive, powerful, inviting end to the podcast, because it's necessary. There's a lot in the world, isn't there? And we started with it and we've spoken about it before, to be concerned about, to stand up against, to stand for, to speak out for, to be quiet for. But it is worth remembering there is hope, and that hope is alive. And even if it's just you and I, Anne, and you listening this morning, we share, even if it's just this moment together, and that moment is of value, and we can bring care to each other, care, compassion, kindness, and bring that goodness and light into this world.
Unity.
And may it spread to every heart, every household, everywhere, forever. Okay. Have a wonderful Sunday, everybody, or a wonderful week, whenever it is that you are listening. And as always, we will look forward to being with you and speaking with you again next week, next Sunday morning.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.